All about set to go, the final qualifying heat, 12 laps the journey. Usher will lead them to the white line, away we go. Terry Malak on the outside as they head down the main straight. I'd love to see the little Tirana get up with a win, that fluoro orange car number 81. As he's up there in third place, Dean Sparrow, now he's up to second place. As they head down the back straight, back in fourth place is car 110 of Daniel Henshaw. As they head out of pits bend the first time. So Sparrow into second. It's pretty closely contested at this point. Usher is still in front. Here comes Henshaw. Henshaw's got troubles. Daniel Henshaw's out. Bruce Robb nearly went through the back boot there of Daniel Henshaw, but he's gone in 110. And he was well up on points too, Henshaw, so that'll throw a cat amongst the pigeons. Out in front, Ray Usher leads the final qualifier. Here comes Dean Sparrow. Sparrow in the fluoro orange car number 81 comes up on the inside, but Usher holds him out. Back in third is Terry Malak, then Brent Norman. Fifth place, Damien McAllister, then Bruce Robb, Monique Bailey and Daniel Creek. Well, we could have an absolute humdinger of a finish to this one, the way it's going at the moment. Still 9.5 to go, a long way to go, I know. The lead six cars pretty well bunched up. And here comes Dean Sparrow again, underneath of Usher. The green and the orange cars rubbing paint into the main straight. Usher holds him off again. Sparrow in second place, Malak in third. Back in fourth place is Damien McAllister and then Bruce Robb. Up into the top turn. No, it's not a Cortina or a Mustang, it's a Tirana. I made the same mistake and got into a lot of trouble for it. Up into the top turn they come once again, out of 3 and 4. There'll be 8 laps to go this time around. Usher just in front. Dean Sparrow in second place. Malak, McAllister, Robb and Brent Norman up the main drag together. A gap back then to the 79 and the 35 of Monique Bailey and Daniel Creek as McAllister and Malak get very close together. McAllister gets around Malak and now Bruce Robb goes underneath the Malak, who goes back to fifth. Usher's still out in front by a car length over Dean Sparrow. 7 laps to go in the final qualifier. Up the main drag, McAllister. They're in third place, then Robb, Brent Norman and Malak. That's the first 6 up into the top turn. Here comes Sparrow again, has got Usher off the curb. Usher and Sparrow. And watch out for McAllister. 3 of them locked together up into pits bend at the halfway mark. 6 down and 6 to go. Ray Usher still out in front. Sparrow, McAllister goes into second. Sparrow back to third. Back in fourth place behind them is Bruce Robb, who's just done the quick lap of the race. Up the back straight they go once again. Usher still just ahead of McAllister. Sparrow, Robb, back then to Brent Norman and Terry Malak. He's driving a mean old race out in front is Ray Usher. 5 to go. He's making that car as wide as he can, but he's gone via the scrub down there in turn number 1, but he's been able to hold the lead. Coming out of 2. McAllister gets sideways. Oh dear, Sparrow's out of noise. Little Tirana's gone. That puts Bruce Robb in third place. Back to Brent Norman, Malak, a long way back to Daniel Creek and Monique Bailey. Great race up in front though, 4 to go. Ray Usher, still out in front. He's gone wider this time, he's making a square out of it. In second place it's Damien McAllister. They've got rid of Bruce Robb, who's there in third. Brent Norman fourth and Malak in fifth. Here comes McAllister. Dives to the inside of Ray Usher as they come out of pits bend again. They level up this time. There's contact. Usher, McAllister and Usher. McAllister might have Usher this time. Up into the top turn. McAllister takes the lead with 3 to go. Usher in second place. Back in third place, Bruce Robb. Back to Brent Norman and Terry Malak. They come out of turn 4 with 2 to go this time. The final qualifying heat number 20 of the National Production Sedan title for Speedway Sedans Australia has 2 to run with Damien McAllister leading Ray Usher. Bruce Robb third. Back to Brent Norman, Terry Malak, Daniel Creek and Monique Bailey. Here comes Usher again, he's not done with. McAllister just in front. Usher showed last night he doesn't mind an outside move. They'll come up with Wonder Run. The white flag comes out here at Wahgunyah for the last time in the qualifiers. McAllister, Usher and Bruce Robb up into the top turn. McAllister ahead of Ray Usher as they come out of turn 2. Here comes Usher again, right onto the back bumper. 340 metres to go. Into Pitts Bend, Bruce Robb right there with them. Oh, and Bruce Robb spins Usher out. Yellow lights have come on.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it was the same guy driving after my run yesterday. I don't know, I lost myself all day. Finally made the car turn, went back to how I started practice, how I'd normally run around here, and yeah, whew, thank God for that.
Alrighty, very good drive. So on to the final now, or have to make your way through the rev charge?
Well, don't know. You just have to see how everybody was, because I think I was down in 29th overnight, so I needed them points.
Yeah, win will get you up there. So good luck and well done.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.